Yo, everybody, BrhysH here with the gaming tour video. Now, I apologize in advance for the quality of the video. I was shooting it with my BlackBerry Playbook, which isn't the best for videoing. And the lighting down here is kind of dark. But I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do like it, I do have a lot more stuff. This is only like maybe half of my collection. I didn't show a lot of my games off because they're in boxes, but I can bring them out and I can go through them more if you guys want that. Definitely let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite system? What is your favorite game? And if you really do want to see more, hit that like button. So guys, let's start to the video. Alright guys, over here starting with my DS and 3DS collection. I got Pokemon, Animal Crossings, the Fire Emblem game, the new Legend of Zelda. Very good game, guys should get it. Here we start on my Wii U collection, which is actually bigger than my Wii collection. And this game here is fantastic. Lego Cities Undercover. Think Lego meets GTA, without killing obviously, but you're driving around a big city. Awesome game, fantastic, love it. Pikmin 3 is another fantastic game. Here's my Wii collection, and because my Wii U collection is getting bigger, it's starting to spread. This game here, Mad World, is a fantastic game put out by Sega. Not a lot of people bought it. Great art style, gritty, gruesome. Just an old school beat 'em up game, and I love it, by Platinum Games. So definitely, if you can pick that up cheap, pick it up. Got a shelf here of miscellaneous games. Geist, a couple PSP, Dragon Ball Z games. Geist is a first-person shooter put out by Nintendo on the GameCube. Never got to play it. Looking forward to that. Some Wii Sports. Have a PSP. Only have 2 games for it. Don't really have much because I've emulated on it. So, whatever. Here's current gen and the Wii 25th Mario All-Stars Anniversary Collection. Comes with a soundtrack, an art book, and all the games that were included on the Mario All-Stars Super Nintendo cart, which is amazing because I used to love that thing as a kid. I can remember playing it with my brother and sister, so that's some real nostalgia right there. Current gen games, PS4, I've got NBA, MLB, and Second Son there. This game here, X-Men, this game is horrible. Done by Silicon Knights. Thought it was going to be better. And then we move down here. Mario Kart 8, obviously. You got to have that if you got a Wii U. Come on, Rose. 360. I was a huge 360 gamer. There's all my Mass Effect games. I love Mass Effect. Alpha Protocol. Great game by Sega. Think Mass Effect meets James Bond. Oh, so good. There is some bugs in it. Never made a sequel. This game too, Saboteur. Very awesome. Made by Pandemic. One of their last games they made before they shut down the studio. Max Payne 3. And we're going to go down here to Miss BrhysH's jungle to a bunch of other games that I have for the 360. Fight Night Round 3. First game I got for my 360. Fantastic. Blew me away. Loved the visuals. Man, EA knocked this one out of the park. I played so many hours of that game. Love it. Love it. Not a boxing fan, but I do love it. And let me grab this. This is one of the weirder titles, and I love the box. Viva Pinata by Rare. You're making a little village for pinatas, and look at that box. It's like a weird clamshell. So cool. And then, guys, I'm going to show you my main setup. I have game on, my console gaming is done on a 50-inch plasma. Right now, I only have the PS4 and 360 hooked up to it. Now, down here, you can see, I have a HD DVD player for 360 that didn't sell too well. And now we're moving on to the consoles themselves, obviously starting with the first one I owned, the NES. Fantastic system. My parents bought it for me when I was like 5. Oh my gosh, so many hours spent on that thing. It's great. Over here we have the Super Nintendo, and the thing about the Super Nintendo is it gets this nice yellow patina on it. And the plastic goes yellow. I don't know why. Love that system. Again, I'm a huge Nintendo fan. There's the GameCube there. And then going on the handhelds. I have more systems, I just didn't bring them out. Here's the original Game Boy. This is actually the original one I owned. I have a B carved into the back of it. Awesome system. Loved the Game Boy. Loved taking it around trips when we used to go camping. Then we have the Game Boy Color, which was like a stopgap between the Game Boy Advance, and I got Treasure Island in there. Great system. Love it again. Nintendo's handhelds are tanks. And if a little fun fact, the logo color is actually all of the system colors it was released in. Here we have the Genesis Model 2. Wasn't a huge Sega fan, but owned majority of their consoles minus the Saturn. Back here was the Sega Master System that came out before the Genesis. Think the NES. Think earlier. I think it was a little bit more powerful than the NES. And then we get into like current gen or last gen. PS3 Fat. I lined up for this. This was $700, guys. It's insane how much that cost. And the original Xbox down there, which I actually have to open up because apparently there's a battery that keeps the hard drive on and it explodes over time. So I'm gonna have to open that thing up. I mean, the warranty is long gone, so it really doesn't matter. Over here, we go into the more current DS. This was the DS Fat, the original one that was released. I just love the look, and it's such a tank. Nintendo put like some crazy hardware spec on it that had to be dropped. You got a game in there, Super Mario. Super Mario Brothers. You'd have to drop it from like 10 feet, or they wouldn't okay it. And here's the 3DS original. I don't have the XL. I don't have the DSi. In here, I think I have the Zelda game. Yeah, the Zelda game. I do have more handhelds. I own the Game Gear. I actually have 3 other original Game Boys. Don't own the Lynx. And I have a Game Boy Advance, but I couldn't find it. There you go. Great game. Great Zelda game. Should all buy it. And now over here, a little bit of gaming collection stuff. I have tons more, guys. This is Mass Effect signed art. A little bit of art I made for one of my favorite games in the world. And the last edition of Nintendo Power, guys. This is a sad, sad thing. This was actually, they recreated the cover of the very first Nintendo Power. I owned one. My mom actually opened it. And then Miss BrhysH bought me this one. So sad to see gaming magazines go the way of the dodo. Because I have fond memories. And then this is currently what all my games are sitting in. I have so many more boxes, guys. This is only maybe a quarter of my collection. And yeah, if you guys want to see that, I can. This is the gaming setup. I've got 2 monitors, my PS2 set up there, my Yeti. There is my tower, custom built by me, 2 fans in the front. I use a Logitech mouse. This thing is a tank. I had this thing, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's the, what is it, the MX518 or whatever it is, tank. This is for D minor. This is my clackety keyboard, generic. This is one of my favorite games, guys. Oh my gosh, the movies. Think role-playing, creating your own studio, your own movies, making your own scripts and stuff like that. Man, they put so much work into the game. I love it. Just too bad it didn't do too well. Here's my headset. Garbage headset. Ugh. Freaking headset. So garbage. StarCraft 2. There goes the headset. Love this game. Love StarCraft. So many hours sitting in it with my buddy online, just playing that. Oh, so good. Star Wars Empire at War. I love my RTS games. I love my RTS games, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do enjoy them. And then, obviously, no PC collection is done without SimCity 4. One of the greatest SimCities released. Oh, so good. I had to buy I own the original, and there's my PS2. I own the original, and then I bought this one because it has the 2 expansions. This is my PlayStation monitor, which is so glary. You can see the glare in it. Oh, and then I got a Dell monitor over here with a matte finish, and then the Yeti with its holder. So good. All right, guys, moving on to my Steam collection, and as you can see, there are a ton of games. I've got Arma, DayZ, Assassin's Creed I've got in a Steam bundle. the Back to the Future collection, which is all of the Telltale click-based adventure games. Banished, you guys might know that I've done stuff there. Battlefield, so many good games. Counter-Strike. Here is Counter-Strike 1.6. I keep talking about this in almost like every single one of my videos, guys. Great game. This was the mod that eventually got updated to 1.6, and then they went on to Condition 0, Source, and then Global Operations. More RTS games, Crusader 2, Darksider. I haven't played that yet. I really want to. Then I've got Day of Defeat. Both Day of Defeat and Day of Defeat Source think Counter-Strike, but World War II, and there's either capture the flag matches or you're doing planting the bomb at strategic places. Great game. Doesn't get enough attention. It definitely deserves a ton more. Dead Island, great game. Deathmatch Classic, that's for the original Half-Life. That's a mod. Deus Ex games, the original, the one that was not the greatest, and then that current one that was really good. It was a really good game, solid title. I bought a joystick, or Miss BrhysH bought me one, so I bought A10C Warthog, which is a good game, not bad. Down here, you know, Dirt 2. I got this with my ATI card. Dragon Age 2, Duke Nukem Forever. Oh my gosh, hail to the king, baby. I really love that game. It's so broken though. Empire, Total War. I love that series. A Euro Truck, Evil Genius. Where's one of the weirder titles I own? So here we got Half-Life Source. I don't know if you guys know, they have a Source edition of that. They have Deathmatch. But Rochetta is like the best game I own, and here it is. I think Tron meets Half-Life. It's crazy. It's a crazy game. So yeah, a ton of games. I have a lot of jeweled case PC games from back in the day that basically don't run on Windows 7, Windows 8, so that is sad. But I also have Origin, which has, I think, 4 or 5 games. Let's switch over to Origin here. We have Battlefield 3, Dead Space 3, Dragon Age, the Origins, the original one, Mass Effect 2. I don't know why I own that. I think it was free. Medal of Honor was free. SimCity 2000, they just actually, today is Tuesday, they just released that on the house, so that was free as well. And SimCity, Spore, and Sims 3. That's my sister's copy, but hey, whatever. Yeah, so that is my Steam library. We can also go to GOG.com, which is another great PC gaming site. And I'll pop it here. I'll pop it in here. Oh, let's not pop it in yet because I'm not signed in. Don't want you guys to see my login. But very awesome site. If you're into old classic PC games, you can head on over to that site. They have a ton of games that have been not only DRM free, but they've been updated to run on the newer operating systems. So here you go, guys. Here's my GOG collection. We've got the Fallout games 1, 2, and Tactics. Pharaoh, which is a great game. The Witcher 2 and the original Witcher, which are great. And then these are some free games I got. And Police Quest. Oh, great game. Guys, Police Quest is one of my favorite. You're going around and you're a cop and it's an old school adventure game. It's so good, so good. Head on over to GOG.com. You can see here they've got a bunch of other games, Wasteland and a bunch of newer titles starting, but a lot of classic things. Wow. I just noticed they have a big winter sale. Awesome! Here's something I forgot to show. It's something Miss B made me, and it's made out of these perler beads. And it's right outside our bedroom, and you can see the detail. She went in, she did this for, I think it was my birthday. So crazy. I love this thing so much. Such a great piece of art. She did great work, Miss B. If you ever watch this, you're good. I actually have a Minecraft pic of that. And over here, we'll just quickly go over my NES games. I got The Lion King, beautiful game. Super Star Wars, you have to own that. Power Rangers, oh, great Super Nintendo game. Whatever, Bass Pro. Zombies Ate My Neighbors, great game, love that thing. We got Super Tecmo Bowl 2. For football fans, you'll love that. What else? Battletoads versus Double Dragon. Oh, great beat 'em up, love it. Love that. I got a few N64 games. My N64 is at my parents'. Star Wars Shadow of the Empire. Zelda, Ocarina of Time, classic, and the best game, Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball. I love this thing. One of the best baseball games. Metal Gear on the NES. Many of you may know that Metal Gear didn't start on a Sony console. California Games, really bad game. And we got some Iron Warrior with some Fabio looking guy on it. Great. Here we have Aladdin for the Super Nintendo. Great game. Love this. Actually love it more than the Genesis version, just because I grew up with that. And that's the games, guys. That is the games. If you want to see more, make sure you hit that like button. Let me know what your favorite games are. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.